Can you do a zero down deal always? Absolutely. My name is Tim Diesel. I'm a commercial real estate consultant. Today, I'm going to explain to you how you can make any deal a no money down deal. It's just a matter of, does it make sense for you to do it? So right now, you'll notice a lot of property is overpriced, right? So I talked about this recently. If you have a property that is valued in your mind by your numbers, let's say $800,000, and it doesn't really matter what kind of property it is, office building, apartment, whatever. If you're trying to make sense of why does the seller want $1 million? Well, they're asking for the highest because they have right now, because of the market, they think they can get it. Well, that's great. If you were to buy it traditionally, right? If you were to put 25% down or 30%, whatever, you're not cash flowing as much. So what I have done successfully a few times is I've actually gone to those sellers, because remember, we're not focusing on listed property, right? And if you're doing what I've been telling you, you're sending out letters, LOIs, right? You're sending out letters, letter of intent. And when you're getting a call back, you're asking for how much they want for the property. If they want $1 million, that's fantastic. It's all about terms. It doesn't really matter about price or any of that stuff. Really all about terms, how they structure the deal. So a big thing you want to ask for is owner financing. Now, if someone's asking for that much inflated price, let them know, listen, I can't go to a bank and get the kind of loan that you want, and I don't have that kind of cash sitting around, but I can get you your price, and what I'd like to do is have you finance the entire thing. So if they're financing the entire thing, they usually don't feel comfortable with that. They usually want 5% down. Most of the time it's 5%, 10% a lot of times. And you don't need all of it one shot at closing. So the trick is stagger it out, right? So at closing, you say, listen, I'll give you $50,000, and then 6 months or a year, I'll give you another $50,000. And you can kind of start negotiating that. Now, here's the thing. Getting zero down or 100% financing on this property, does it make sense? See, the thing you want to keep in mind is you're buying cash flows, right? You're buying a business. How does this business make sense to buy, or are you just trying to get in the game? Because even after doing no money down and you're trying to get in the deal, so you have a first deal under your belt, if you're still in a negative cash flow position, there's something wrong with this entire deal. So look at it the best way you can. Look at every deal at 100% financing. Now, many times you can get 100% financing, and I'll tell you why. Because that seller knows his property might only be $800,000 or $900,000, and you've just created an extra $100,000 or $200,000 of thin air. That's not even money that he's expecting, right? You're willing to do that because he's getting paid on that money. So it's not as difficult as you think. The only issue is, after you analyze everything, if you're not in a position to grow this property, turn it around, it doesn't make sense. Many of you have reached out to me and you're trying to get these no money down deals, and you're trying to talk to sellers, and we're forgetting that these have to be decent deals to do this stuff. You do not want to do a no money down deal with a property that's going to be a loser with 20% down, because it's going to be an even bigger loser with no money down, right? So if it's a $10 million building, and let's say it's the net operating income is $600,000, I don't even have to do a whole lot of analyzing. I can already tell there's no way this thing's going to make much sense, right? Because you've just been looking at so many deals. That's all what it is. It's not that I'm smarter than any of you. It's just the more you look at this stuff, the more it's going to make sense to you, and you'll be able to pick them out real quick. So you're not looking for the most fantastic opportunity. You're looking for something that you can close on today and cash flow tomorrow. You don't want something that you have to do all this work to try to make a little bit of money. So you can always get zero down and negotiate it if you're strategic about it. So if you have any more questions on it, definitely let me know. I'll be glad to help you out. Thank you.